Welcome back to the Nothing to Fear podcast. It's a people's podcast, of course. I mean, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe, like, share, and comment, and keep streaming us. I mean, that's where y'all want to be. So today, I have a very special guest on board. Welcome to the Nothing to Fear podcast, johnd0ugh.
My brother.
How you been, man?
Everything. You know, you saying how you been? I seen you yesterday.
We're in a different world right now.
Nah, yeah,
you gotta let the people know how you been. I know how you been.
I've been blessed. Like I'm just blessed. I'm a blessed individual. You know, I feel like I got closer to God and.
Amen to that.
Nah, for real. He's really a stepper. Like he's really that guy. You know,
I double down in that.
And like he's showing me more who I am. You know, so. I've been really well, you know what I'm saying? Like, I shook off whatever I need to shake off, and I'm here now, you know what I'm saying?
Gospel, nigga, gospel. Preach it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Oh, you're handling the weather, man. It's crazy cold outside and shit.
Oh, my God. I went into the car the other day. Look, I went into the car, 2 days ago, right? Yeah. And when I tell you, I looked at the dash, it said 14 degrees. I'm in the car just shivering.
That's what you see?
14 degrees. And I'm like, I can't even just like turn the car on and go back upstairs because it's like, yo, somebody might take the car. Like,
bro, I don't want to talk too long, but I almost got frostbite. My car was, was locked in the ice and I was out there and the adrenaline kicked in and I think I'm okay. I come inside, bro, my two hands was literally burning off. I was like, never.
Nah, it's cold. It was
I've
cold.
Been here over 20 years and I never experienced nothing.
It was a chill, yeah. It was a super chill, actually.
Nothing like this. Never. It's crazy.
And it's so crazy, too, because it's like the snow. Like, yo, it's ridiculous what they doing. Like, how they just trample everybody's car with the snow. It's like, yo, what?
Exactly.
Oh, man.
And the city been showing up big time because they've been trolling them, showing them other way of how people deal with that snow shit. And this shit is still piling up outside on the ground. But
it's
anyway,
too cold to melt. That's
anyway, it's what it is. Get over it. Go live your life. You have to do what you have to do. Life continues. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Did you watch the game yesterday?
Yo, I low-key got PTSD, man. Like, I do. I got PTSD. I don't really watch football like that, you know?
Nigga that played D1 football, college football, high school.
Man, I got PTSD.
Number one in his state football.
Right, look, I'm going to say it like this. You see, my college coach had a conversation with us one time. He was like, yo, y'all be worrying about the people in the stands. Look, they spectators. We the ones they coming to watch.
Of course. And
that always just stuck in my head. It was like, yo, I would never want to be a spectator. But it's like, yeah, I know I mentally got to, you know what I'm saying, like just enjoy the sport and just, you know, watch it. You know, bro, I even called you yesterday. I said, yo, should I bet on this game right now? You said, yo, you have money to win? It's like, yo, right, facts. It's like, who's gonna win?
I ain't got no money to waste, bro. I used to do boxing. My boy didn't hit me, so I was like, I'm chilling.
Yeah, you definitely said that.
That's two new teams that I think that's that's a producer team, right?
Seahawks, boy.
Yeah. So I'm happy for him. I didn't even remember he told me that he's a Seahawks fan. That's how I've been cheering for him yesterday. Like,
so what I noticed was certain people that actually watch the sports, like my friends that watch the sports, is like, yo, nah, the Seahawks got it. They told me, they said straight up, the Seahawks got it.
Mm-hmm.
But I seen all these like pop stars, all these famous people was posting the Patriots. And I'm like, yo, why are they doing that?
They're working, man. They're working. They're working, man.
Yo, the only thing I did was like literally Google it at the end because I knew it was like 8, 9 o'clock. I'm like, yo, Google this game to see who.
That nigga surprising. This nigga. You didn't have nowhere to go to watch the game. That's why I didn't watch it.
All right, so look, right. I you know I'm bad. You know I'm horrible with time. You know me.
Yeah.
So I called this bar and I was like, yo, earlier I was like, yo, I'm gonna go to the bar. So I called like around like 6:30. I said, yo, is there any room on the bar? It was like, no, they couldn't even hear me. First off, it sounded crazy in the back. I'm like, I already know what it is. I don't even want to be around too much people. You know what I'm saying?
They couldn't even hear you. That shit was booked out.
Yeah, it was.
They were lost in the thought. But it's Super Bowl, though. You know.
Yeah, Super Bowl.
It's never about the Seattle Hawks and the Patriots. It's Super Bowl.
Yeah, it's Super Bowl.
The brand Super Bowl. Did you enjoy that? As a matter of fact, you didn't watch it. The halftime show. I mean, respect to the culture. They shout out all the Caribbean and stuff. What's his name? The artist?
Who, Bad Bunny?
Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
He did a great job by shouting out other islands and shit. And
Yeah.
he put Puerto Rico in the culture on the map. And
Nah,
shit.
he
I
doing his
respect
look.
it.
He's doing his
I
thing.
mean-
Like, yo, besides 6ix9ine, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even trying to talk about 6ix9ine, but
No.
it's like to talk about Bad Bunny. He's like one of the only Latino, artists
doing
that's
it.
doing. Yeah, what?
He's doing it.
Yo, doing
The
his
dude was
thing.
just, a lot of people did what he did and did better than but he was just packing groceries 2016.
Yo, look.
The man
You
is
know what I'm
on the biggest stage in the world, the Super Bowl.
Yo, one thing about life, it's funny, it's weird, it's like it's ups and downs, it's like a roller coaster.
Mm-hmm.
But if you the roller coaster is like when it goes down, you just gotta understand why God, what is God trying to show me? Like, for all the people that like go through like hard times, like trying to genuinely figure out like what is God trying to show me, and when you figure that out, like I promise you, your situation gonna change. Because he's not going to consistently give you the same issue over and over because you know how to avoid it now. Life is about lessons.
But experiences in life and growth, and it's just like when it's that time, you're going to identify it.
Yes.
You're definitely going to identify when
Yes.
we were speaking about that the other day when the producer, Anton, was talking about that. You see, when it's that time, you get it here. And like, it's that time.
Yeah.
Like, you can't hide away from it. You got to be on it. He's going to figure it out with you, but just keep pushing through it, man. You know what I mean?
You got to keep pushing. You got to stay
the
persistent.
reason why you're here today, too, I invite you, because I know you since you was going to high school and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Your mom was dropping you off. You're more like family and shit, but you have a lot of experience.
You know the vibes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you
have a lot of experience as a young man. You know what I mean?
I appreciate that.
I wanted to inspire some young man and nothing to fear audience. You know what I mean? That's why you're here, part of what you're here today, because you have a lot of different sectors in your life that you can educate people about.
So one thing I could say, like, going off of what Blanco said is, one of the things about life is like you have to experience things to learn.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't experience things, you're not gonna learn.
That's
so, I wanted to be a millionaire since I was a kid, but it's like, I have great opportunities. I'm not worried about that. I'm good. I'm Gucci right now. Like you see me, bro. You like, you know what I'm saying? I'm good. But when it comes to like just for the youth, you know what I'm saying? Like, and just for people that like just feel like that, like, like life is hard. Yo, life is hard.
Of course.
But only reason life is hard is because we're not learning from our mistakes. Yep. And I promise you that.
Gospel.
Like that, it's crazy. It's very crazy that, like we'll go through something and, we're living in insanity. Like we keep going through it over and over. That's the definition of insanity. Mm-hmm. But like, when you don't like, take the time and just take a deep breath and just like try to understand, like, what am I doing wrong? Mm-hmm. What is God trying to show me? Mm-hmm. And when you have that, like that whole mental, like, what is he trying to show me? And you peep what he trying to show you. That's the most powerful. That's powerful. Because now when he peep what he's trying to show you, he's not going to give you the same issue ever again. You know what I'm saying? Because you know why? He knows you're going to overcome it. He going to give you a different issue.
That's gospel.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he going to give you a different issue.
That's gospel, man.
But
that's gospel.
like, and now when you realize, like, you're at that point in your life where it's like nothing can phase you, that's how people become successful, when nothing can phase you, because you have the knowledge of how to react. Like, I was talking to my mans the other day, B-Mac, I love him, you know what I'm saying?
B-Mac?
B-Mac is like the
shout
most...
out to B-Mac.
Yo, shout out to my boy B-Mac, you know what I'm saying? He about to get married, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I was talking to him, and, it's so funny. I love him, bro. This is my dogs. I was talking on the phone, you know what I'm saying, and like a fake page of his added me. Like, somebody made a fake page. It was probably a bot, who cares, right? Yeah. It was probably a bot or whatever, but a fake page added me, and I'm like, yo, Mac, somebody, like, you made a new gram? He's like, nah. And I'm like, yo, there's a fake gram where somebody added you. He's like, who cares, bro? And I took it. I'm like, yo, this nigga is so non-caring about irrelevant stuff.
Yo, B-Mac is a positive dude.
Yo, it's like, so non-caring about irrelevant stuff.
I know, definitely know who you're talking about,
man. Yeah, so non-caring about irrelevant stuff, and I feel like, that just hit me. Like, know what I'm saying, I gotta maintain this. Like, yo, the stuff that you cannot control,
Leave it alone, man.
yo, you cannot.
It's easy. It's easy. So too simple.
Yeah, it's
It's
like
so much so simple. Just leave it alone, man.
you
Just leave
can't
it
control
alone,
certain things. Like, if you dwell on it, you're gonna bust your head.
bro. Just focus on where you're putting your feet.
Yes.
That's what I say.
Yes.
So you don't have to trip over.
Yeah.
Because once you start looking at other people's path, then you're gonna fall on your face.
Yeah.
It's simple. You know what I mean? But you're here today to share, to inspire someone. You know what I mean? Are we talking about your journey?
Mm-hmm.
Or the high school, in college, come out of college, you have a logistic company. How did you go about that? How did that come up?
So, like, all right.
Wait. I don't cut you. Because me, for sure, I see you employ the whole hood. I mean, I have all of them jiggy and shit. Because they all used to come spend their money with me when I cut their hair and stuff. As a young kid, man, what drive you to do all of that?
You know, just not wanting, like, what drove me to that was, like, just wanting more for my son. You know, at the time, like, you know, I was working a 9 to 5. Like, I was always, like, you know, like, hustling, you know, like, trying to figure out a way to make money, you know? And I was working a 9 to 5 at the time, and it was called Gorilla Bins. So like, yeah, basically this company was like a company that will rent the bins, right? The plastic bins instead of boxes to people that's moving. Phenomenal idea. It's like, yo, it's like you're using reusable bins. All you do is wash them out and give it to more people. They pick them up, you drop them off. Like, it's like you don't have to buy boxes no more, and it's more durable, right?
And it saved them money. It's money costing. It saved money too.
Money, right? Saving money. Of course it does. Of course. So, you know, I was working for the company. You know, this is when the mother of my child, she was pregnant. Yeah. You know, at the time we about to have a child, and I'm like, yo, I need to really just step it up now. You know what I'm saying? Like when I heard I was having a child, I'm like, oh nah,
big man thing.
Yeah, big man thing. I go out. You know, like, yeah, you can't like really. You know what I'm saying? It's like a switch like turned on in my head.
Responsibilities.
But you know, I would literally go in like the apartments and like drop off the crates. And yo, the follow-up question they always asked me was, do you have a moving company? I need this moved. So I kept looking at them like, yo, after like the first like 5-10 times, I'm like, nah, I'm about to tell one of them, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But before I say yeah, like, and this is very important, I brought it to the owner of the company. I said, yo, why don't you guys do, you know, moving company? Like, why don't you guys have a moving company? And he go, yo, it's just too stressful. Like, he said straight up. Yeah. He's like, it's too much. I'm good, right? He just completely dumb. He's like, I'm good with what I'm doing. I'm in my lane. I'm happy. I'm not fixing nothing that's not broken, right? 100%. And I'm like, all right, cool. And, you know, he, my follow-up question was like, yo, should I, is it okay if I take a couple jobs and I'll make sure it's not gonna, you know what I'm saying, impede with the job. I'm gonna make sure it's not gonna, you know, stop the job. Oh, like, yeah. So I looked at him like, you really just tell me yeah? I swear to you, no lie. I had like, remember every client, like I'll do like literally like 6 cribs a day, drop off like to 6 places a day. This is when I was like right out of college. You know what I'm saying? I moved back to New York. You know, I didn't have nothing. You know what I'm saying? I had some, you know, other things going on, so I couldn't really do nothing crazy, you know. And, you know, I was working the 9 to 5, and it's like 6 cribs a day. So 6, 12, 18, 24, 30. I used to work 5 days out the week, so that's 30 clients, right? Out of the 30 clients, literally like 18, 19 of them will say yes to me. They will ask me for a mover, and they will say yes. Yo, my first move, it's funny. My first move.
They will ask you for a mover after you drop off the bins.
After I drop off the bins.
And
oh my God, it was just free money, bro.
So that you become an agent within your company.
Yo, free money. So now, like, yo, you know me, I'm thinking about my mind, like, yo, I can't stop working this job because I'm losing my clientele. So, like, again, my first move, I charged her probably like $900. Yo, this move was probably like a $4,000 move. Yo, I swear you know, I didn't know what I was doing.
So what led to that? Inexperience?
What led to it was just like not viewing the like how much time it would take and how much items she had.
Understood.
So like I understand now, like
it's a part of growing in a business, though. It's a misjudgment.
So like once again, you gotta learn from your mistakes. So it's like when I first went through the process with her, I said with her, like with the moving, and I'm doing the move with her. I realized I'm like, damn, this shit took me like 6-7 hours, and I'm supposed to be charging hourly, and I didn't estimate it properly. And when I didn't estimate it properly, it just came to the point where it's like I got. But yo, look, right? At the end, when she seen how hard we worked and just the sweat dripping, you know what she did?
She gave you guys some extra money.
What? Yo, the money that she gave us, I looked at it, after it, I was beat. Look, matter of fact, I was doing a move with B-Mac. Matter of fact, that's the funny part, right? That's who we was doing it together, because our size and everything. I'm like, yo, look, let's make sure, I looked at him, he looked at me. I'm like, damn, my fault, bro. I'm like, nah, cause bro, she was kicking her ass, bro.
Yeah. So whatever happened? What happened to the closure? For you to close the logistic company, what took place? What took place?
So I look, I was making a lot of money with that, and not just like the salary money. Like, yo, they was tipping crazy. So like again, we'll have like $1,000, job, and they'll tip the guys 200 each. Yo, it was crazy. Yo, it was crazy. The tips they was giving us, they pay $1,000 on top of $1,000. My clientele was different.
So what clientele base was that?
My clientele was people coming from the city. It was all in the city. We needed a certificate of insurance to get in the buildings. I had to have $1 million policy.
This, you know what? It's technically right, because they're looking at, we're saving mad bread. We don't have to buy any boxes that we're gonna throw out. You know what I mean? That's wasting money.
Yeah.
And then they watch how hard you guys work. I mean,
they give us a tip,
They give you a tip.
Everybody was happy, and at the time, like I was like everything that I went through in my life, is my fault. Because what I've allowed, what I've, like this, what I didn't put an end to, what I wasn't passive about, what I was, it's like everything. You can't look at life through your own view. You got to look at it like through so many other people's views, and when you do that, it'll make your decision making better. But I'm a young kid making money. Chris, I was doing 20 bands a month. You hear me? Profit. Like I got the money. Like me and the mother of my child, we had a condo.
Yeah.
And I'm not even spending. I got the money in my business account from the business. I'm not even spending my personal checks from the 9 to 5. I didn't cash them in like 6-7 months. Like, no funny. We had money to buy a house at that time. You know what I'm saying? Then, I feel like, like when it was just me and her, like generally, like I generally feel like when it was just me and her, like it was no issues. But it's like when everybody else got involved, when obviously we having a child, so everybody feels entitled. And, that entitlement, like, like just kind of drove us apart. Because so many people was involved.
So much voices.
So many opinions.
Too many opinions.
Like, we didn't have none of these opinions before the kid came. So why is it the opinion now? And I went through it's like this. As soon as my son was born, as soon as he was born, custody battle.
That's crazy. What led to that though?
What led to that? Just a lack of communication, the lack of emotional intelligence, the lack of boundaries,
lack of compromising.
One of the things that like it just don't make sense, because it's like, we both intelligent and successful people. Like for us not to have a communication. Like I know her, like the mother of my child, I know her since I was like 15. I was like my best friend since she was 15. Like she is not a stranger. And it's funny because we never argued until she was pregnant. Like it's so weird. Like, I mean, yeah, we had like 1 or 2 arguments. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, when she.
I mean, shit do happens when it comes into
But
those type
yo,
of situation though, because you got a lot of things that can affect her too. You know what I mean?
you know, and I'm happy that you said that. You know, and again, that's why I can't like. I'm genuinely so forgiving about everything that I went through in life. You know what I'm saying? Because it's
You're
like
supposed to.
I understand like there's like ups and downs. Cause like I had to sit down and think about it. Like not during the fact of what's going on. Cause when I was going through it currently, like the emotion,
You weren't thinking about
yeah,
it.
my mind is like it's
I know,
gone.
I know. This
But
is
like
natural.
you know, thinking about it from like the point of view I have now, like she had 2 souls in her body at one time. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like the 2 souls that she had in her body, one just left. Of course she's supposed to go crazy. Like, I'm not saying she went crazy, but like, of course something is supposed to be off. Of course she's supposed to be emotional. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have that. Like, mama, I was on grind mode. Like, you asked me what I was doing. I was running a business.
All right, let me interject a little bit because we're talking about a person that you know of. You know what I mean? So what I want to say is that you say that she had 2 souls in her body. When you're talking, you got to talk about both individuals, yourself and her. You know what I'm saying? Because she's going through shit, you was going through shit.
Yeah.
It's only right to say that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, be fair. You know what I mean?
You know, I was in a situation where it's like whatever I was going through, it didn't matter because she has a child in her body right now. And it's like, yo, it's just a thing as a father, you know, like I'm a protector. You know, like off the rip, like she know who I am. Like she knows who she had a child with, you know, children with, because I have 2 kids with her. You know, but like that whole like just like I understand why women. Not, I'm not saying just for her. I just understand why women just like, you know what I'm saying, like they had like. I understand why they feel like a lack of love because it's like they have 2 souls, like they really have 2 things in their body, like their soul and the child's soul, and one just leaves. I can't imagine. Like, imagine you ever like, you know what I'm saying, you dealing with your wifey and you know y'all feel the affection. Imagine that affection constantly in you for 9 months, and it just
leave.
Just leave. Of course, you're gonna have an imbalance in something.
So the turn of life is gonna change.
Of course.
The whole trajectory,
everything's
gonna change.
Of course. But you see, me, I didn't understand that at that time.
Because you were young. You're still young.
I didn't understand that. You know what I'm saying? I just took it as like, yo, oh, like, what you mean? I'm not being emotional. Like, I'm not emotionally there. Like, I'm busting my ass. Like, I'm really grinding for us. Like, the money that I had to pay for a lawyer to get my kids back, my son back, that was the money for our house, for a down payment. Do I blame her? No. Because, you know what I'm saying, there's cause, there's, like, you see, the reason why I don't blame her is because it's like, there's cause and effect.
Sorry.
I personally probably did something that affected her to where she moved the way she moved.
The way she's moving,
Yeah,
which is only fair.
Huh?
That's why I was like, it's only fair.
It's cause and effect.
Yeah, it's cause
and it's like her mental is not even thinking
prepared
how.
For that. She didn't prepared for that.
She's not prepared for
because she's a young mother too.
Yeah, yes, that's a big thing, but not just because because of that soul was in her and it just left. So like she's feeling depressed now. She's feeling, and I'm not saying her in general, but just I could only imagine, you know, of her feeling depressed. Oh, I'm not loving her the way I used to love her.
Yeah.
I'm on grind time, Chris. Like I gotta make some bread. I gotta stack 100 right now for my kid. Cause nobody gonna tell me nothing about nobody gonna put me in a position where I feel uncomfortable when I have a child. Cause I don't ever want to feel that. And that's why I was grinding so hard. You know, and you know, sometimes it's like, you know, what would you choose? Money or love? You know, like it's like, remember, it's like it's crazy because it's like 1 minute you know, like you get into the bag, but it's like you can't get to the bag and be cuddled up 24/7. You can't. It's like, yo, you gotta choose.
Not in this state.
And it's like, yo, it's like, yo, you choose what's more logical because you know it costs money for bills and all of that stuff. And it's like, but you know one thing I learned, and again, and this is why it's very important to have the father in the life, because you gotta understand, like I didn't have that, so I didn't know. Remember, I'm going into this blind. I didn't know. And again, my mom's like, your mom's my mom. Like, my mom's my heart.
I'm gonna be honest with you though, not every father really in your life and not every father do their job. You know what I mean?
But being a father, right, and going through what I'm going through, right. Sometimes it's not your fault.
I understand. I do understand, but I'm just saying, not in every cases, a dad involved in your life make you a better person. Sometimes.
Oh, that's 100% right.
You know what I mean?
But it comes to the point, like it comes to the realization, like, remember we caught in like a 400 year, 500, 600 year trap. Mm-hmm. Like when you take the it's like, for example, when you go to school, what you go to school for as kids?
To learn whatever they're teaching you.
What you think of parents for?
They're supposed to teach you.
That's what I'm saying.
I know. I understand.
So it's like no, I know you do, but it's like yo, for me to like be in a situation where it's like I gotta make a decision that I have nobody to sit down and tell me, yo, do this or do that.
I don't cut you. Why do you think the world is like this right now? Like the way it's with this young generation? Because there's no parent, bro. There's no sense of direction. But we're gonna be right back. It's a Nothing to Fear podcast. We're gonna take a quick break. Welcome back. We had to take a quick break. We're running out of gas a little bit. I had to take a leak. We had to use bathroom break. All of that. So what we're going to do now, we're going to take a quick quiz with Anton. That's a producer. You know what I mean? A little entertainment for our audience. So the question I'm going to ask you today, you're going to tell me your answer. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So the topic of it is who do it better. So who you think drip better between the 5 boroughs?
5 boroughs?
Yeah.
All right, I'm not going to be biased. You know, I'm a Brooklyn guy, you know what I'm saying? But I go from Harlem. They got they got Fifth Ave, they got the malls.
It's right there, right?
Yeah, it's right there. So it's like they're the first ones to, you know, after Harlem is obviously Brooklyn.
And they're there. They do anything.
I don't understand the Bronx, so it's like, yo, bro, y'all right there.
The Bronx is right there too.
It's like I don't get it.
So who you think is
Harlem, Brooklyn.
Harlem,
you know
Brooklyn.
What I'm saying? Yeah, Harlem, then Brooklyn, and possibly Queens. Then after Queens, the Bronx, and Staten Island.
So we're going back again. Who do it better? Light Banks or Fabulous? Who do you think have the more dopest flows, bars? Who do you think?
I feel like Lloyd Banks is more, authentic. I feel like, Fab is like, I don't know, I can't explain it. It's like, I like Fab bars, like, all the mixtapes that he did in the past. But I feel like he's like kind of cringe to me. Like I can't explain it. It's like yo, you know how like somebody just try to be perfect the whole career. Like
you think that's Fab?
Yeah, I think that's Fab. Like you know what I'm saying? Like,
safe.
Yeah, of course.
That's my man though. I mean,
I think Lloyd.
Both is my man.
I think Lloyd Banks would. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so if they go versus right now, who you think is?
Yo, they both got fire. Oh, versus?
Yeah. If they battle each other.
It's like, yo, Lloyd got hard stuff too. I'm not gonna lie.
Lloyd got a lot of stuff with G Unit.
Yeah, he do. Versus wise,
I think Fab.
Versus wise,
I think Fab.
Fab will make. But remember, Fab. What you doing? Solo hits or
solo hits?
If he's talking about solo
hits, I'm talking.
All right, so it might be even then.
You think it's so? I mean, I got Fab. I got
solo
Fab.
hits. Remember, he got a lot of features. Fab got a lot of features.
Yeah, but Fab got a lot of solos. Fab got.
All right, you're going off of his consistency in the last how many years? Remember, Lloyd Banks kind of like. No.
Well, if you're gonna compare, you're gonna use that.
Yeah.
Who was out first? Fab.
I'm not sure. Maybe Fab. Fab was out for some time.
Yeah, probably. You're probably right.
Yeah. Fab was out for some time. But it's like, they all the same age. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like, who could spit better, like, in a freestyle? Like, if they go, like, right now, like, I would see.
This one, all right. This one is going to be tough.
Right now, I would see 50 Cent basically saying, calling Lloyd, but like, yo, go kill this nigga right now. Like, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like 50.
I don't think they're seen either. I don't think they're friends right now.
Who, Lloyd Banks?
50.
I mean, I'm not sure, but I'm just saying,
don't
like in
know.
general, like
I don't
like
know.
if you see the issue with 50 and their Fab,
Yeah.
I feel like 50 would call Lloyd Banks to go take care of that.
I think them niggas planned that shit. 50 was just doing them a favor. I think 50 was like, yo,
Nah, I don't think so.
You don't
bro.
think so?
Nah, bro. I feel like remember 50 is in a certain place right now in his life.
All right.
Where it's like,
All right, this one. All right, this
You know?
one. Who do it better? Bob Marley or Michael Jackson? Not who's better. Who did have a better impact and career? I mean, I know you're young, but you know, you could choose. That's two persons that take all generation.
I feel like Michael Jackson has done it better because the impact he made on just the whole culture. Like you see when you're dealing with Bob Marley, like you just think of Jamaica.
No.
I'm just saying.
Right.
I'm just like, hear me out. Hear me out. Right? You think of Jamaica. You think of, what I'm saying, like reggae music. Everybody loves reggae music. Everybody loves Rastaman. You know what I'm saying? Pause. But you see, when you think about like a man coming from America and going through our struggles, he literally looks like, remember, we in America. Like it'll be more impactful. Like I believe like Bob Marley would be more impactful if I was like, I'm Jamaican.
Yeah.
But I wasn't born in Jamaica.
Yeah, understood.
I feel like Michael Jackson's more impactful for me because it's like I'm American.
I mean, you
know what
said
I'm
it
saying?
right. You know what I mean?
So
right.
yeah, I feel like Michael.
Okay, this one is not. This one is not about GOAT. This is about who have a better career, like career, right?
Mhm.
This is basketball. Michael Jordan, LeBron James, and Kobe Bryant. I can't leave Kobe Bryant because he's so dear to me.
A better career?
Yeah.
I believe LeBron James had a better career.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why I say that is because one of my goals in life is to basically put my son in position, and that's what he did.
Mm-hmm.
And those two people didn't put their children in position. Like if you look at both of it, like I can't talk about Kobe kids, I'm not too familiar, but like, and not even talk about Michael Jordan's kids. It's just in general, like you watch what he did.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Like you watch him put his kid in the league, and his kid is balling right now.
It's different.
And what?
It's big time different.
The impact that shows the kids. Like imagine me seeing that when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like that would be so impactful for me. Like as a
and for the record,
child.
I had to throw Kobe Bryant in there. You know what I mean? Kobe Bryant.
Yeah. Now Kobe.
Yeah, for the record, I had to toss him in there.
Kobe is like one of the best players.
The last quiz from my man Anton over there is, who have the better dynasty, Chicago Bulls or the Warriors?
Dynasty?
Yeah.
Who had the better dynasty? I will say the Chicago Bulls. Well, nah. I will say who had the better dynasty is Golden State, because they had their 2-star players on the team for over 10, 15 years. You know what I'm saying? And as you could see, like with Chicago Bulls, they had different. Yeah, there's a bunch of different players.
Yeah. So let's get back to business now. We were talking about logistic, right?
Yeah.
What led to the closure of logistic company?
Mental health. Like everything was like, I feel like I was on top of the world. I was, like I told you, I was doing $20K a month. You know what I'm saying? Plus the tips, it was ridiculous. I remember I did a move for $14,000. One move. Me and my man drove to Texas. Literally, you know what I'm saying? Like 14 grand.
That was a leap of faith, man. Come on.
You know? And what? It wasn't the money. It wasn't the struggle. It wasn't the hard work. It was my mental health. I was going through, obviously, I was going through something in my life. I was going through a custody battle, and it's just like, being deprived of your child. You know what I'm saying? That it would emotionally.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't cut you, man. That's sector for life of getting the government involved in how we raise our kids. That's really torn a lot of people and tarnished a lot of people and held back a lot of people. And so if we really can put our egos and our little.
We lack communication as adults. Like, you know what I'm saying? We lack emotional intelligence as adults. You know, we should be able to communicate with each other to where we both understand, you know what I'm saying, like the cause and effect.
We just gotta just understand, try to understand and compare life with those people and us, and what works from what don't work.
But
You know?
when you say those people, it's like it's crazy, bro. Because it's like, yo, I remember I've been in the courts, like, you know, I'm dealing with that right
Mhm.
now, and you know, whenever you deal with the courts, it's like, yo, I don't see just black people in
You don't understand when I say those people.
there.
There's people that from all races go through the same
Yeah.
shit.
What?
I'm talking about the people that figure it out and understand this is what it takes to really have a great life on earth until your time come.
Yeah.
Because when it comes to that burden, man,
Yeah, it's a different.
it's
You
sin.
gotta be careful of who you have.
It's sin, bro.
But yo, like again, it's like even when you say be careful, because I know the mother of my child since we was 15 years old. I would never in my life had thought that she would
You
do
would
anything.
have.
But that's why I just said is mental health.
Oh
Like
boy.
we need mental health. Like, you know what I'm saying, like help.
Anyway, let's go fast forward to Burger
Yeah.
House, because you go and open Burger House, and did you have a partner in Burger House?
So initially, I had Luda, you know what I'm saying, basically put up a 20 pack. You know, I probably spent like 150 at Burger House, like to open it up and, you know, renovate everything. It's funny because, you know, Luda, me, it's my boy. You know, Luda was talking and he was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, I'm about to go cop a Lambo. You know what I'm saying, a Lamb truck and rent it out. I'm like, you can do that. You know what I'm saying, like, you know, but the depreciation might hit you. You know what I'm saying, like. And, you know, being a businessman, I'm like, yo, might as well just do this with me. And,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, like, you know, put up some bread and, you know, I got you. You know.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? I love Luda. That's my brother.
It
You
did
know what
work
I'm
out,
saying?
right?
Yeah,
Of
of
course
course.
it did work out.
Of course.
Burger House was
Yeah, of
was
course.
lit.
You know, like, so, you know, when it comes to like like just being there, you know what I'm saying? Like being there and just going through like the gist of everything, like, yo, it's a lot of time. Like I was an owner operator. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you know, like
Was
Buddha, like Luda, like he like under the table, like, oh yeah, all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, just
yeah.
like I just wanted him to just invest in something to be out of the life.
Yep.
You know, and that's what he did. You know what I'm saying? Like he, you know what I'm saying, put up a 20 ball, you know? Like shit is not cheap. You know, it cost me $150 to do that. You know,
And
but
for the record, Burger House was doing really good.
yeah, you know,
And I want you to explain to the people why the closure of Burger House and why it was important to close Burger House.
so remember, it's steps. So like I was getting excessive leaks at Burger House, like a lot of leaks. It was ridiculous, and you know, a lot of the times, you know, I'll get a leak and I would have to reset. I have to start over. Like I have the place jumping, then like literally like a couple months later, I get a leak in the middle of a party, and everybody looking at me crazy. I'm like, I can't control what the tenants are doing upstairs. I can't control this building is poorly insulated. You know what I'm saying? I can't control like somebody didn't turn on their heater during the winter time and the pipes burst and it. Remember, I'm on the bottom floor and I got the basement. So it's like I can't control none of that. You know what I'm saying? I can't control the constant leaks. And you know, like yeah, I fixed the situation. You know what I'm saying? I had mad leverage. You know the situation like with my landlord and everything. I had a lot of leverage. And you know, it came to the point where it's like, my boy, you know, at the time, not even my boy now. We're not friends now, but you know, he
Shit happens.
yeah. He was like, yo, I like what you doing. This shit is lit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, you know, let's do something different. You know, like, all right, cool, let's do it.
Yeah.
I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll go half. Like I'm with it. Like I jack you. You know what I'm saying? Like
so you're saying that Burger House wasn't a closure. It was you somebody bought you, the landlord bought you, right?
so you know that. You know the landlord bought me out, but like you know that process happened when I had Duver. So you know when I first initially, you know what I'm saying, like decided to do Duver, like on Flatbush.
Yeah. Did you have a partner in Dover?
With son. You know, like he was initially like basically putting up the bread with me initially, you know what I'm saying, for the storefront. So like this is what happened. In the beginning, you know what I'm saying, like we came to the point where it's like yo, let's do it. So I'm looking for a location, and I just ironically like it's my hood. You know what I'm saying? I fucking see this old check cashing spot. I'm like, yo. I called him like, yo, I found a spot. You know what I'm saying? We was looking at mad spots.
Yeah.
You know, it was so crazy because you know BK Lobster, right?
Yeah, of course. You remember,
So they was going through like a scandal, so where like I'm not too sure about the thing, but I was looking at the BK Lobster locations. I knew they was all going out of business, right?
Oh, okay.
So I was picking BK Lobster locations.
Yeah.
And I found a couple locations, but you know, when I passed right here, I said, "Oh man, this is for rent. This was never for rent." You know, then I made a phone call, told him who I was, gave him my credentials and everything, showed him my statements, my bank statements, and like, yo, I do this. You know what I'm saying? And you know, put a down payment. We put what 20,000 for the spot, so 10. And you know, from there, it's like yeah, we started, but it's like within like the first month, like something unexpected happened to son, and moving like you know like there's no more communication. You know what I'm saying? Like there was no more communication. I had to do everything by myself. Money, I had to come with the bread by myself. I had to come with the management by myself. Everything was by myself. And I personally didn't sign up to, you know what I'm saying, like to do this by myself. Like genuinely, I did not sign up for that, you know? It had my money tied up. Like, yo, initially, like we knew it was gonna cost like 200 to do Ver.
To do
Yeah,
that was
of
the
course.
budget to do it.
It was 200K.
Yeah.
We both gonna put up 100K.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I had to come with man like with his money, with his side. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it caused me like to be for my like the mother of my child because I didn't have it. Like yo, I had to make a decision. Like yo.
And for the record, let the people know why the reason why you had to the closure of that. I mean, for the record.
For the record, like you know, everything was everything. Like I can't even tell you how much money I was making. I showed you one day. Remember when I came? Matter of fact, yeah. I came in here. I came next door. It was jumping inside, and I'm like, yo, bro, I can't believe what's going on right now. And I showed you how much we was doing in a month, right? Remember?
Yep.
We can't. I wouldn't even.
I was surprised. I was like,
yo, look,
what?
Numbers. You know what I'm saying? But
numbers.
But you know, I was so backed up because of what happened. Like, remember, I had to basically come out of pocket his portion of the bread. You know what I'm saying? Then after his portion of the bread, like I had to come out of pocket basically for the rent because we probably had like 2 months of just free rent. So I gotta pay $5,000 a month. So you know, yo, by the time I opened the store, like I was probably like 60,000 in debt.
Oh boy.
Yeah. But you know, like even when like I had to, because I had to pay rent. You know what I'm saying? Like I had to pay rent while I'm renovating the spot. So that's why like, and it's like to the point where it's like I remember I'm sitting down, I'm getting a cut, and I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, bro, I can't believe this is going on. Like you, like yo, just hold it down. And I'm like, yeah, I'm almost there, but it's like, yo, like it's like it's very tight. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't even know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was at that place.
Yo, but I probably spent like 200 and change.
It was at that place.
I was just at the finish line, and I was probably spent like two something, and it's like, he was like, yo, how much more you need? I was like 5-6 mans. And you looked at me and was like, I got you.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, what? What are you talking about, bro? You know, I felt uncomfortable. Like I even felt uncomfortable, but I'm like, yo, you really my, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was like,
I went to wifey and tell wifey about it, because wifey know my peoples. Yeah. My wifey was like, why not? You know what I mean? I was like, I gotta help my man. You know what I mean?
Yo, it was crazy because it's like, imagine like, I was at the point where I was just withdrawn because it's like, I will always just go get it, but I was beefing so much with the mother of my child. it was just,
It's
yo,
like
my
too much
brain, yo,
energy.
it's just,
Too much energy. Too much things was
I
going on.
couldn't think.
Yeah.
I couldn't think, bro. I couldn't think. And it's like, again, it wasn't, like I said, it wasn't her fault. You know what I'm saying? Like, why we started beefing, it was like, yo, mama, she's used to a certain me.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, when it comes down to like, I'm fighting the demons of this, what just happened with son,
Yeah.
I might have been extra aggressive with her.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I don't know that. You know what I'm saying? I was in a dark place, bro. You know what I'm saying? And like I really got like I got close to the God because it's like, yo, you helped me get through this whole like situation.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you helped me open the store. Like the money I was making at the store is like, you know, it was crazy. But you know, cause and effect. So the mother of my child, me and her start like really like it just got bad. You know what I'm saying? Like we was always like good at co-parenting, but it's like it just got bad. You know what I'm saying? Too much people involved. I felt like yo, she wasn't listening to me, like in regards to like, you know, if I had a concern about something, like she was just like, you know, like it was never like that. But that's why I'm saying, like, you gotta have your chicken up. Like you gotta have
But to be fair, with the people go through shit. You know what I mean? So to be fair for her, you know what I mean, you never know what she's going through.
I know
Mentally.
what she was going through. She was going through like basically the person that, you know what I'm saying, is her partner. Like, I mean, we're not like in a relationship, like we was like co-parenting and stuff. But like
I mean,
at the end of the day, I'm her like the partner for her children. You know what I'm saying? And like I'm always been a provider, and it's like, yo, I'm going through something crazy, and she does not know how to like talk to me about it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I'm not open about it. Like, remember, it's like a back and forth.
so what I'm trying to say though, let's
Yeah.
fast forward. Burger House wasn't closed for the record for because of financial struggle. It was because of a decision of mental health, right?
Burger House was closed because they cashed me out, and
Not Burger House, Dover.
yeah, like Burger House was closed because they cashed me out, and Dover, you know what I'm saying, was closed because of the mental health situation. And you know, like again, like when I tell you like when it comes to mental health, it's like, yo, it could make or break you.
Of course, I know that.
You know,
for sure.
and like you have to have your
Very
money right.
important.
You have
Very
to have your
important.
money right. Like
Yes.
I wasn't expecting to spend a $250,000, bro. I spent $250,000.
That's a lot.
Like I spent the
You could do a
$250,000,
lot
bro.
with
I did the ceiling over. I did the floor over.
$250,000. You know what you could
Like,
do
you
with
know what
that?
I'm saying?
You know what you could
Pipes,
do with that
electrical.
in real estate? $250,000.
I mean, that's what I do. Like, you know the situation. Like I mean, look, I don't regret
Never.
my experiences,
Never.
but I do regret, you know what I'm saying, like allowing somebody to bring me down. And this is why
for that you have to blame yourself too for some of that.
And that's why I regret it, because I'm the one that allowed it.
Yeah.
You know, like when you see when like you go through different situations, like you literally allow people to bring you down.
The
And
person,
it's like,
the person that you can really, really legitimately criticize is the person in the mirror. So
yeah,
you know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's 100% my fault. And you know, like to learn from my mistakes, I would have been to learn from my mistakes. I should have, but I couldn't even isolate myself. That's the crazy part, because I have to open this. I gotta be there. I gotta be the face. I don't want to be the face. I never wanted to be the face, but the cards that I was dealt, I had to maneuver.
Do me a favor, right? We don't have a long time. The producer is winding me up right now. Like he's saying that, yo, we gotta go, right? In quick, brief details, I mean, with your situation that's going on, put somebody on when it come on to the court system, what's the pros and cons, the things they have to get themselves into. You know what I mean?
So, like, I'm super Gucci right now, and I feel like yo, it just I had to like fall back and just get my mental together, because what I had an empire, like in real life, in real time.
You still got it.
Nah, me and you know that, but
Yeah.
they don't know
That's
what's
why they
going
know
on.
that.
You know what I'm saying? Like
It didn't stop. You're
so like
doing the thing.
like mentally, like, you know, I was going through like being deprived of my children, and you know that would throw any man off. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, yo, at the end of the day, I love my kids.
Yeah, that's
You know,
real
and
shit.
that was a situation, and you know, I had to choose, like, yo, do I fight for my kids to get, like, you know what I'm saying, joint custody or whatever, you know what I'm saying, or do I just focus on the business and just turn up.
Mm-hmm.
And I chose my kids. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I feel like that's more important. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, look, I've done this multiple times. Like I'm not like when it comes to business, I'm an entrepreneur. Like this is the point of an entrepreneur. Is like, you know what I'm saying, you win and you lose. But like they said, like what I was saying earlier, like what Jada said, like if you do it one time, they're gonna think it's luck.
Mm-hmm.
It's not luck. I know what I'm doing. I could go open up another restaurant right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like really right now.
You gotta repeatedly
But
do it.
I don't.
Can you know how to do it?
Yeah, easy. But it was a point in time when I'm like, damn, I don't even want my kids to go through this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want my kids to have to deal with this struggle. I got a better way.
Mm-hmm.
Like the things I'm doing now, I'm thankful I could pass that down to them on a different level.
Man. I'm proud of you.
You know what I'm saying?
You all don't know, but I can tell you that I'm proud of him.
Yeah.
For his decisions that he made, the decisions was made because of the way he wanted to see his life and his kids grow out to be. And I know them 2 kids.
Because I could have lost. If I would have just focused on the restaurant, I lost my kids.
Of course.
100%. And now when, like, look, people go through ups and downs in life. You know what I'm saying? I would never be upset with the mother of my child because at the end of the day, she gave me the best thing in this world. Mm-hmm. She gave me she gave me the best present in this world. But it came down to the point where it's like, sometimes it's like I gotta look at it from her point of view. You know what I'm saying? Like, how can I have been better? And that's when you learn from the mistakes that you made. Like, everybody, like, nobody's perfect. You know what I'm saying?
All right, like, let's dabble into a little bit of the current situation, the economic situation right now, AI and inflation. Let's run through that because we got to cut brief in the next 2 minutes. I mean, like,
when you talk
what do you think about the current situation with the economy?
I feel like the economy's messed up, and it has to deal with the property situation. Like when you got to make 3 times the money that you make to live somewhere, and rent is $4,000, $3,000. So that means you have to make $3,600. Now you have to make $9,000 a month.
But I'm agree with you. But the shift has, for me, my input that the shift had made in COVID, it was clear sight. The shift made, and people gotta learn to be evolved right now because your basic salary. It's like they raise the game, but you have to raise your bar too. You know what I mean, when they're bringing AI, you gotta use it to your advantage. What do you think is AI though?
Artificial intelligence.
Artificial intelligence.
Look,
who is the artificial intelligence? Who do you think is it?
I feel like, you know what I'm saying?
You think artificial intelligence could do all of what is going on in AI? You think so?
I mean, you got to learn from somewhere. Right?
So who you think is learning from though?
I mean, the people that created it.
All the people that created it.
I feel like it learns from, like, you know what I'm saying, the media, and learns from human beings.
Human beings.
Communicate with it.
Of course.
I feel like it learns from history.
Yep.
It's just like they're just collecting data.
Can't remember history keep repeating itself, so it just keep collecting.
Yo, what's so crazy? I seen something on on the internet. It was like, the AIs have like a chat room now, and it's like they're talking about the humans.
Yep, of course.
That's crazy though.
It's like, humans really talking about humans. They just make it.
Nah,
they just make it, bro.
It's AI, bro. It's AI talking about humans. Because it's like they have
a better person to talk about humans.
They have. I feel like they have like they.
John, are you collecting data?
Collecting data?
Yeah.
Yes. What are you talking about?
I collect data too.
Of course I collect data.
But I only collect data of the people that I can collect data from.
Look, think about it like this, right? All the trials and tribulations I went through, it would not make me who I am today. I would not be making the decisions I want. I wouldn't be in the position I am right now if in the past I didn't learn none of this.
Anyway, AI is a whole different argument for the next different episodes. You know what I mean? I just think that people gotta evolve. You know what I mean? You see this device here? It can make you right now, and it can break you. It depends on what you're gonna do with it. You could turn it on yourself and make some money if you want. Think about what your niche is and what you love, and just be consistent with it, and just force people to like you. And that's what's been going on. That's what we've been doing right now. So
I feel like it's like it has all the greatest minds in the world in the palm of your hands.
Us.
Yeah.
Us.
And the way you really like access it is by, informing it first. Like for example, I was telling you about I'm doing something to fix my credit, right? I'm trying to remove something. And instead of me just saying, how do I remove this and upload my credit report?
And they tell you, give you ways.
I Googled the FCRA, you know what I'm saying, facts. Like, what are the penal codes, what are the laws and stuff. And I uploaded it to them, to ChatGPT, you know what I'm saying? Then I asked it, like, yo, what do I need to do to remove this right here? And it's going to give you an accurate answer.
Accurate
answer. Yeah, it's like, it's different.
You can use it in school, you could use it, teachers could use it, everyone could use it. So, I mean, like I said, we're going to leave this for a different episode because that's a lot, you know what I mean? I think we come to the end of our episode right now. This is episode 3, and we're wrapping up. And remember, guys, www.4kcuts, cut to the Z.com. You know the bird.
Blanco Pro.
You know what I mean? Blanco Pro. Look on the big time t-shirt there. Come on. Go cop that.
Hey, hold on. You gotta show everybody, you know what I'm saying, the type of material that is. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, cop it, and then you will know. This is top of the top things. You see me? So
it's not no Hanes t-shirt.
No, so it's Nothing to Fear podcast. Thank you for coming through, my brother.
You know the vibes.
I mean,
appreciate you more.
In a short, brief word, look in the camera and just inspire someone real quick.
Inspire someone. One thing I can tell you about life, you know what I'm saying? There's ups and downs. And if you don't take the time to try to understand what the issue is, like what God is trying to show you, you're gonna continuously go through that same process over and over. Like, I'm in a process right now in my life where it's like everything is just falling through for me. If I say it, I get it. Like, I don't know what it is, but it's like I feel like God is rewarding me because He actually viewed me viewing what's wrong. What's wrong? What are you trying to show me? Yo, one day I literally woke up and I asked Him, like, what are you trying to show me? I asked Him, like, give me the sight. What are you trying to show me? And it just clicked.
It's there.
And it's like now, it's like I'm not gonna continuously go through that over and over and over. So it's like when you realize this is what God is trying to show me, and you just acknowledge it and you just cut it out, He's gonna give you another test. But He's not gonna push you through that test no more. But if you continuously go through that same process and you just not seeing what the lesson is, guess what? You're gonna continuously be stuck. And it's called insanity.
Well said. He said it all. I ain't got nothing more to say. Remember, like, share, and subscribe. This is Nothing to Fear podcast. And it's a people's podcast. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yeah.
That's it. We're out.